and welcome to my portfolio presentation. In language arts, I completed 2 projects to share with you. The first is my published fairy tale book. To complete this project, Miss Frazee read us some fairy tale books and I went through the writing process. The Blind Side, written and illustrated by Jonathan Kahn. Dedicated to my mom, dad, Allie, and Josh. Once upon a football time, there were 2 teams battling to play the Redskins in Super Bowl 13. The Cowboys and the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Colts. Last play of the game, the shot clock was at 3.4. The ball was at the Dallas 47. Charles hikes to Staubach is looking for Swan. He fired, and Smith tipped it. Grutz tried to knock it down. He tripped. Swan reached out for the ball. He caught it. The 30, 20, 10, touchdown Cowboys. The game's over. The Cowboys punched their ticket to Super Bowl 13 against the Washington Redskins. The reporters gave Roger an interview, and this is what he said. Well, we just played our best game of our season, and my friend from Navy sent me a cake, and I'm really happy we're going to the Super Bowl. Yay! So here's the reporter. He works for Channel 6. That's why he has the 6 on his hat and microphone. And this is Staubach. Very cool. And these are the lockers. The Cowboys are headed to Miami. The Cowboys have arrived in the Sunshine State. They're walking out of the airport right now. Suddenly, Staubach's murdered. So Terry Swan asked the coach if they could go to a wizard he knows. So the Cowboys got to the wizard's house. Here's the thief in his diamond jacket. And here's the cop. And here's Staubach. And here's a restaurant Pete eats. Here's his gun and here's that boy. They got to the wizard's house and asked him, "Can we go to the Hall of Fame underworld?" The wizard found Staubach in the left corner of the... Oh, here's the wizard with his hairy nails. And here's the portal. And here's Terry Swan. Real name's Len Swan. He found Staubach in the left corner of the building. They told Roger to come and go to Miami. So Roger did as they said. They escaped the underworld and won Super Bowl 13. Here's Terry Swan. Where's this Terry Swan? What's confusing? So here's Terry and Roger. Here's the portal. They came back from the underworld. The end. Character, because he's brave and he loves to eat worms. So here's the book. I like it, kinda. Here's the book, How to Eat Fried Worms, that we were reading in reading groups over there at the blue table. And here's my robot. I called him, Billy, because the main character is Billy. And I kind of like his haircut. Next, I wrote a sequel to the book and my robot as the main character. Robot Billy by Jonathan. "Roar!" Billy yelled at Alan. Alan's mom said to Billy, "Get out of my house, you rat." Right when Billy touched the doorknob, the door turned into a spaceship, and he flew up to Plu-Poo. And he found the robot things. He stepped out of his spaceship and saw the robot things firing Captain Tinybeard. Tinybeard fired a bullet at the robot things. Billy took a piece of Plu-Plu. Well, Plu-Plu's made out of metal, so. Billy took a piece of Plu-Plu and smashed Tinybeard's gun and destroyed Tinybeard for good. Billy went to a spaceship and left without saying a single word to the robot things. The end. Oh, here's my board game. And so we made this when the first graders were coming over to our room. So this is how you play. So you roll the die. I got a... Allie, let me ask you, what's 5 plus 4?
5 times 4?
Plus 4.
This
is your daily
4.
math. What is it?
9?
Very
Nine.
good.
Okay. So I got 9 spaces. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I go to jail and skip a turn. But if I want to stay in jail, which I probably won't, I pick a card. It says 18 plus 2. This was for the first graders, so it's way too easy for us. That's 20, so I stay here. Let's pretend I got a... Let's pretend I got a 7. So I'm here, and I go here. So my division word problem is Bob has 54 football cards. He gives them away to 9 friends. How many cards does each friend get? And so in my mind, I just did 9 boxes. Okay, Okay, so I made 9 boxes and I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I did it all over again until I got 50 divided by 9 equals 6. And the unit is football cards. Learning about maps. I made a map of the trail area on campus along with my own map key. Here's my map. And here's the map key. And I even put a compass.
Oh, very helpful.
And how I remember which way it is, I put never eat Stanford's waffles. And I made that one up.
That's a good one.
And so these are the trees, these green things. And this isn't really on the map key. It's just that little thing that says Camp JCC. And the box with an X is the Science Innovation Center. And here, this gray thing in the corner is the soccer field. In Judaics, I made a travel brochure. In Judaics, I made a travel brochure of Israel. So here's my travel brochure. It's open up. This year in Judaics, one of the things we learned about Israel, I made a travel brochure. My brochure shows fun places like a water park, which is right this water slide. That's part of a water park in Tel Aviv. Holy sites, I don't have any holy sites. Nature places like the coral reef and Eilat, which is right here. Very pretty, actually. And I don't have any Israeli food-like things. Interesting things to see, like the army base, which is right here, and the Olympics in Sochi. It's not in Israel, but it's the Olympics. So this is Olympic, this is Olympic, this is Olympic, this is Olympic, and this is Olympic. Very cool. So I actually have all the all the Israeli athletes on here that went to Sochi this year. Something I would like to learn about Israel is their sports. When my brochure is finished, it will look like a labeled brochure. Forgot I didn't have enough time to label these. Thanks for coming to my portfolio presentation. Do you have any questions or comments? Yes, Dad?
How can the Cowboys and the Redskins play in the Super Bowl if they're both in the National Conference? That makes no sense.
I did think that out, but I thought rivalries. But so I already read it down in pencil. I didn't notice until I already written it down in Sharpie.
Tú vas a tener un primo que va a hacer una bar mitzvah en junio. ¿Tú crees que vas a poder, te van a llevar a que veas cómo hace la bar mitzvah en Jerusalén?
What?
Tu primo Ilan va a hacer
Oh, yeah.
una bar mitzvah.
The barn. I don't. That's not really that the portfolio.
No, pero hablaste de Israel, por eso te pregunté.
No.
Pero yo no te entiendo, niña.
Oh my God. Okay.
Habló de Israel.
Does anybody have any questions or comments? Yes, Allie?
What was the hardest thing in your presentation?
Discúlpame
To
si me
make or
olvidó
to
seguir
like
tus
think
reglas.
of? Kind of both.
My wish list, it has all the books I want.
Where's your wish list? Is it in Miss Duncan's room or
No, the library.
Okay.
The library is where the book fair is.
Are you going to the book fair, Ali?
It's right across
Yes!
the hall.
Are you excited?
You want to check out the robot? You can touch him.
Come on, Jonathan. Let's go to the library, get our wish list is.
Oh,